Hello, hello, Josh Thomas, mortgage broker here in South Jordan, Utah. Wanted to share with you, as you can see on my screen, an affordability comparison. Now, anybody that knows me and has worked with me knows that I'm into information. I want people to understand. Headlines are very misleading. A lot of people need to get the facts and not listen to how the news media portrays things. And so on this chart, I'm going to go ahead and go through that with you. What this is comparing is 2021 house price and monthly payments to 2022. So let's go ahead and look at it. If you were buying a house in 2021, a $400,000 price house, that house would be over $472,000 today because we had a lot of appreciation last year. Now, a lot of parts of Utah saw even 25 and almost 30% appreciation. So your price would be a little bit higher even for the same exact house, which is why we've been telling everybody for several years to get in the housing market, buy your house. If you own one house, then buy two. And if you only own two, then buy three. That has not changed. Make no mistake, that has not changed. There's a lot of fear and affordability challenges in the marketplace, but that has not changed. It's still an important and amazing time to be buying a house. So if your interest rate was 3.5% last year, you're going to be looking at almost an $1,800 principal and interest payment last year. And then, of course, today interest rates have come up. Now, our interest rates were lower than 3.5% last year and lower than 6% still. But if you got a 6% rate, you'd be looking at a $2,830 monthly payment. That's what people are panicking about right now, right? It's like, oh my gosh, how can I afford that? It's $1,000 increase. Well, there's more to it than that too. So let's keep looking here. So $1,000 a month. Now, of course, there's gas, right? Gas prices have gone up, food has gone up, other things that we purchase and pay for have gone up. And so these are estimated national inflation amounts that are put to the month. So people are spending on average an extra $80 a month on their food, an extra $70 a month on their gas, another extra $70 on other services. And so that's another $220 a month, we'll say. So you're actually going up $1,250. So what you guys felt a year ago, or what we all feel a year ago versus today, is a $1,250 increase. And it's no wonder people are stopping and being shocked. But first, pay attention. Incomes have gone up too, right? How many of you guys have gotten a raise, right? And so it's a good market for that. It's a tight market. Let's not overlook the fact that on average, people's incomes have gone up. I think nationally, all jobs went up about 6%. But of course, if you're in the house buying, not all jobs qualify to buy a house. And so those that are in this actual housing purchase sector, their incomes have typically gone up on average of 8%. So if you were making $9,000 a month last year, you're making $97.20 now. So that's a $720 increase. Still not the $1,250 that I just talked about. However, a lot more, a big chunk of that, right? Just an additional income. Now, we don't want to throw our income away, right? It would be nice to get that extra income, but 8% is more just, that's not prospering. That's just keeping up with the cost of living. If you want to really get ahead, you got to have a bigger increase than that. But there's one other part that's not on this that I wanted to make sure we don't overlook. Most people are able to be writing off their mortgage interest. It's an extra expense for them that the United States government allows them to deduct from their taxable income. So if you're taking that income or that deduction, that deduction increased. That most of that 1,034 is an increased tax deduction. And so most of that, somewhere at least 25, not most of that, most of the 1,000 is deductible, but of the deductible part, 25% of that is typically going to be your amount that you're going to save with Uncle Sam. So you're talking $250 a month almost, right? And so I know it's a little confusing, but basically when you fill out your tax at the end of the year, you're going to look for deductions. One of your deductions is your mortgage interest. If you got a 6% rate versus the 3.5%, that 6% rate is going to have a bigger number. That's this bigger payment, right, that you've been paying all year. Well, that bigger number is going to save you more money in taxes to the tune of $2,000 or $3,000 a month or per year, probably. So you divide that by 12 months, and that's where you get the $250 a month. So all things considered, this has gone up maybe $1,250, right? But this has gone up to almost $1,000. And so really, the affordability gap really is not as big as most people think it is. So anyway, that's why I wanted to share this. Hopefully you find that interesting and useful. If you have any further questions or discussions, you can comment below, or you can message me, or you can call me. Here's our website, joshthomasmortgage.com, a DBA of first class home mortgage. And you can find all of my information right here, including my NMLS number. And you can find that of my companies right down here. Again, thank you for your attention. Share this with anybody you feel like would find it valuable. Get the word out, though. Make no mistake, it is still a great time to be buying right now. Josh Thomas, mortgage broker. Have a great day.